Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakah Kadash, double honors, apostles, and elders of great millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Achman Aqua, across the four winds. To you, I salute the hopeful elect. This is the brothers I want back at you with another lesson. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakah Kadash. Yeah, and I want to get into a quick spiritual hydration through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because I was meditating, right? We often, deal with a lot in our daily lives. We often go through a lot, you know what I mean? But what we're going through, like I always say, is necessary that we go through these things, you know what I mean? Because this suffering is going to make us perfect, you know what I mean? It's going to make us perfect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And I was just meditating, when you read the book of Hebrews, the 12th chapter, let me start at verse 6, but the point is verse 7. Hebrews 12th chapter says, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son he receiveth." So who the Lord love, he chasteneth. So if the Lord chastening you, you know what I mean? Hey, guess what? He's correcting you, you know what I mean? So you can get your shit in order. And you know what I mean, breaking you down. Like I always say, and get those impurities out of you. You know what I mean? He's purging us. You know what I mean? We want to get purged now than get purged later. That by those missed. You won't get purged later. Israel still have to get purged. When you think about it, you won't get purged by those missiles. So you rather get purged now. So he's breaking us down, getting those impurities out of you. But the scriptures say, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. So you're gonna get chastened, beaten. Go through a lot of shit. But watch this. But if ye endure chastening, the Most High deal with you as sons. For what is him? So like it. The point is what he said. For what is the son whom the Father chasteneth not? All right. So the Most High dealing with you. If you enjoy chastening, you enjoy your afflictions. Then man, the Most High deal with you as sons. All right. But watch this. But if you be without chastisement, whereof are all you partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. So if you don't get into no shit, you don't get flicking your ass bust from the Most High. That means the scripture say, but if you be without chastisement, whereof are all partakers, then you are bastards and not sons. So, when we look at people, they getting ahead of us. You struggling hard, certain situations. Like the other day, a lady tell me, say, oh, me and her going and get putting in for our passport at the same time. She came to me, say, guess what? Those people call me for a passport. I say, wow, already? So I say, wow. I say, but at the end of the day, we get the toughest battles. So, but hey, the scriptures say, but if you be without chastising, whereof are all partakers, then you are bastards and not sons. You see that? Okay. You don't want to consider a bastard. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of these people are, because the Most High ain't dealing with them. They ain't going through nothing. Like, I have to go through all kind of shit to get my own sorted out. But, you know what I mean? She get her own easy. You know what I mean? So, even people getting along with funds and monies and things, you know what I mean? You mad, because, you know what I mean? They telling you, oh, I get this much money and this thing. And that time you say, mother flipping, I can't get $1, I can't get $1, I can't get $1. But guess what? These people out here, they considered bastard because they without chastisement. That's why you got taking consideration too. The Lord ain't dealing with them. You know what I mean? They might be getting all kind of things in life. You might have going through hell with your car and this thing ain't nothing happening. Your finances, like, you know what I mean, pile up, and at the end of the day, count it all joy. All right? Because what the Lord tell us in Sirach 11 chapter, in verse 21, it says, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord. That's the key point. Trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? And abide in thy labor, for it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord, and the Son to make a poor man rich. Don't worry about what you see others do. Worry about what you see others getting. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners, for it, trust, and the scriptures say, but trust in the Lord. So whatever you're dealing with, trust in Him. You gotta constantly be reminded, look here, I can't worry about them. Because whatever people, portion they get, it's come with a judgment too. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. You know what I mean? Whatever basically you get, you know what I mean? Work and help yourself pay your bills, will do whatever you gotta do. But the main work is doing this right now. You know what I mean? For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. So it's an easy thing. Easy thing on the sudden to make a poor man rich. But at the end of the day, when you go back to Hebrews the 12th chapter, all right, for whom the Lord loveth, the verse 6, He scourged every son whom He receiveth. So anything you do now, we get the hardest battles. You turn up everything we try to achieve as hardships, you know what I mean? But the Lord dealing with us, all right? Because we getting chastised, we getting corrected, everything. You know what I mean? Hey, that shows you the Most High is dealing with us. These people, the Most High ain't dealing with them. They ain't going through nothing. All right? But if you be without chastisement, no, verse 7, if you enjoy chastisement, the Most High deal with you as sons. And that's how I want the Most High deal to be. Because I want to be a part of the hopeful elect. All right? For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? So if you don't going through nothing, you doing shit. You without chastisement, you think can happen. But if you be without chastisement, verse 8, whereof are all partakers, then you are bastards and not sons. So you see, you gotta go through things. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what no other people get. Deal what you have to deal with. Focus on Yahweh Shem Yahshai. It says, but the scripture says, but trust in the Lord. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So I thought about that. You meditating this for a couple of days. To the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But yeah, man, I just want to bring that up to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Yeah, man. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.